Good evening and welcome to a match for GosuLeague Season 5 Division 2. We have Asian versus Out of Tangos, and we're gonna see which one of these two teams is gonna take home 2 points, because that's what they're fighting for, 2 points in GosuLeague Division 2. 2 games, 1 point for each game. Okay, now the game sounds are a bit high, but oh well, I hate my sound card. It's being very, very stupid. It's making me annoyed. I hope that won't influence my casting that much. But we'll see. We have got the draft already, way on the way. We have got the ban out for the Wisp, Bat Rider, Undying, and Bounty Hunter, making the Darkseer the first pickup. Templar, Assassin, and Sven instantly picked up after that one with the Rubik to finish it off for Out of Tangos, and the Magnus in a Leshrac combination for WhA Asian. We're gonna see some team fights coming up from them. That's gonna be their goal. If it's anything like previous game though, it could happen that they're not gonna get that opportunity to throw out their team fight. Will remain unclear as we have Windrunner getting banned out and being very annoyed about that. And I noticed that if the in-game sounds are too loud for you, please let me know and I will change that. It's okay-ish for me, I guess, in a way. We have got in a team fight that might come out a bit clearer than of course when just the announcers calling out stuff. So we've got the Sven, the Templar Assassin, and the Rubik. Rubik is probably gonna be played as a support. Sven gonna be farming. Templar Assassin in the middle. I like it. WhA Asian, they have got the Darkseer, which is potentially a counter towards the Templar Assassin if they place him in the mid. Could also go long lane solo. At the same time, Magnus could do either side as well. So they have that as a surprise factor, as we have seen both things before as well. So Magnus, Darkseer are exchangeable for roles right now, with the Leshrac gonna be a support somewhere. And for late game that will of course be the reverse polarity, followed up by the Leshrac stun and shockwaves and vacuums and iron shells and you name it, it's gonna be there. And let's see what the ban out is gonna be for Out of Tangos. Out of Tangos, by the way, formerly known as DN Gaming. They lost their sponsor. And that is why they are running under a different name that I have listed in my Twitch right now, but oh well, should be fine. And of course, WhA Asian, in case you weren't aware, they were formerly known for maybe 3 days, as Hard to Kill, H2K. Then they lost their sponsor. Their sponsor kinda disbanded their sponsor itself, so decided, you know what, screw you all, and just left the Dota scene, left all their teams hanging. Also with that, shattering the dreams of WhA Asian going to DreamHack, but thanks to the community of course knowing about what happened, there was a guy, apparently his name Tommy. Thanks Tommy. He decided, you know what, I live in Jönköping, which is where DreamHack is held. You can have my apartment for the time being, and that is actually what WhA Asian needed to still be able to make it, because they have some gold saved up for from the 4 PL Cup winnings that they had. There's 2 Danes in their team, so they will be able to make the trip by train with reasonable cost there. And there is actually someone on location that is going to be able to drive them to the venue, it seems, or from what I've been told. Anyway, good news for them. And for the results from a previous Division 2, WhA Asian actually came second in the Division 2 for Season 4, and they actually did not drop a single game until they stood up against Empire. Empire, of course, being the #1 team in Europe at that time, and right now again, well, probably around the same thing again. Was able to wipe the floor with them instead. But let's see if they can keep up with that score, because of course they want to be making it to Division 1, and they're definitely a team that's capable of doing so. Out of Tangos, a bit the underdogs here, but of course they are in Division 2, they earned their place here, and we're gonna see what they can do. They of course already have got a decent lineup with the Sven there, and Jakiro now as well, so if Rubik is gonna be a support, it's gonna be a very dangerous tri-lane at that. We have got some banners from the Luna, the Lifestealer, and the Juggernaut coming off from Out of Tangos. Quite unusual bans, but Luna and Juggernaut, all heroes you don't want to really be seeing together with the Leshrac and the Magnus. And Lifestealer, just annoying hero, of course. You don't want a hero with a free BKB when you don't have anything that you can do against a BKB'd hero. With the Shadow Demon and the Faceless Void being picked up by WhA Asian, so we're gonna see them probably be running a tri-lane. It's going to be a fairly safe tri lane. They won't be trying to get that much aggression off, even though Shadow Demon and Leshrac, a combination that we have seen before. If you throw out a disruption, Leshrac's stun, Split Earth will come off there, come after that, like flawlessly if timed properly, and you will not have a chance to get away. And that will be a lot of damage if there's, especially if there's a Shadow Poison up on there also. And maybe if Phases Void time lapses in and latches some bashes onto the target, that should be a kill. But I do think we're going to see them playing mainly defensive, because if you look at the other side, it's not going to be an easy lane for them. And I maybe think Out of Tangos might be looking at an aggressive tri lane here. Nature's Prophet going to be picked off. Maybe we're going to see Rubik steal solo, but Nature's Prophet also considered a off-lane hero. Oh, I'm sorry, they have money saved up, not gold. I know. But yeah, this was the last pick. Picking went very fast after I held my rant about how we as Asians still managed to go to DreamHack. I'm just very happy for them. That's just the way it is. Let's see if I already switched this overlay here. I did not, so that's just what I'm gonna do. Because we're no longer with 4PL. We are with the GosuLeague. Here we go. Fixed! And we're gonna see who is playing what on Out of Tangos. We're gonna have Rubik being played by Frigo Elite, and he's gonna go towards the top. Everybody, oh no, 3 are gonna go towards the top lane. Cedar is gonna be going there with the Sven. We're gonna see Steph Style playing the Jakiro there, with the Nature's Prophet gonna go towards the bottom lane, played by Fluxblocks. So solo laning that up. He'll be having a very dangerous lane, by the way, versus the tri lane that I mentioned earlier, if that's indeed going to be there. Templar Assassin is going to be mid, played by Saiso, and that will be everybody off Out of Tangos, and we'll jump ourselves over to WhA as Asian, who are trying to do something here in this Radiant jungle. Everybody being there. We have Hip Hop Not Pop playing his support role on the Leshrac. Asia, long lane solo. He's going to be that on the Darkseer, so that will be a solo mid Magnus. Crit picking that one off, of course. A Unicorn will be playing the Faces Void for WhA as Asian, leaving only one hero, RMC, playing a support role on the Shadow Demon, picking up the wards already, placing an aggressive ward. Nature's Prophet, I doubt he's gonna get much experience, so he'll probably resign to going into the jungle until he has some more levels, perhaps. And we'll find out if that's indeed gonna be the case. The horn sounds, game starts, 0 second rune's gonna be top. It's gonna be double damage. Nice one for the Rubik if he wants to have it. He could just wait around, see if the Sven wants to pick it up, or just wait until the last minute to have some extra harassment, which means that the Darkseer will not have an easy time. He didn't spec anything yet, though. He didn't spec anything yet, making sure that if needed... Ah, there we go, never mind. He can run away, I was gonna say, but no, he doesn't need to run away apparently. He's just gonna throw an Iron Shell, see if he can steal some experience, but with the double damage rune on the Rubik, who's actually gone towards the mid lane, making sure that Magnus is gonna have a hard time there. Denied. And now he sees him also, so he's gonna force back out of experience range. I mean, he probably knows that he can't go for first blood just yet, but just forcing crit out of experience range is actually a big thing right now. No last hits for crit, and barely any experience. The experience that he gets though is you know, two heroes versus him, so he gets a bit more experience than the Templar Assassin does. So Templar Assassin now already level 2, that's the difference right there of being harassed away. But yeah, this lane up should be pretty okay for both of the teams. We're gonna see Magnus going for a fast bottle, so he'll be able to stay alive. In the meantime, this might be the first blood. Asia getting stunned up. Telekinesis will still be there if needed. If it's not needed though, trying to eat his way through, gonna try to maybe deny himself to a tower, or at least get a tower. Nah, I can't go anywhere. First blood goes to the Sven. Not even any mana needed from that Rubik that just came in there. And the reason he might want to go to the tower is then the gold will be split rather than going to the Sven only. But I'm not even able to do that. And let's take quick first blood. And we do indeed see the Nature's Prophet going onto this, into the jungle. Not able to do anything on this bottom lane. Which will mean that we're gonna have, wait, Templar Assassin, gonna get disruption on her face. There's a skewer away also from the Shadow Demon though, who's not able to help out anymore. Refraction should be up again, 8 seconds for him. Tower might be helping out, there will be another shockwave soon. I don't think this can turn into a kill though. And they'll just go continuing on to harass and go back to taking the last hits, or at least trying to. But yeah, this Faceless Void is gonna have free farm here on this bottom lane. Level 3 up on him. With 12 last hits, it's more than the Sven also has. Of course, Sven does have the first blood, which is a difference there. But still, nice job. Will also mean that we have 2 supports who are gonna try to roam around to try to get the experience by themselves. As we have Hip Hop Not Pop trying to get the experience inside the jungle. Same thing goes for the Shadow Demon here, of course, as you can see, trying to deny creeps from both lanes, so they might not be winning the top lane, but they're trying to make the best out of the other two lanes that they have. The middle lane, however, I mean, 11 lasts from the Templar Assassin, with the Magnus being on 8 for 0, and now with the lane being light, that actually might be going into the way of the Magnus again. We'll have to wait and see, however. And Leshrac, I mean, he's not going to level as fast as he probably would want to. We have, of course, the two supports to compare them to. Zakiro almost level 3, Rubik almost level 3, while the Shadow Demon and Leshrac, actually, Leshrac mostly is not level 3 just yet. Leshrac, or sorry, Shadow Demon almost level 3. And it's going to be helping out again. Shockwave gets the kill in the mid lane, and that was a soul catcher as well, so disruption up on the Templar Assassin. No refraction for her, and actually Shadow Demon is a great hero to have against that refraction. The illusions of the disruption might not be doing that much damage to the Templar Assassin, but they will be able to pop the refraction off very fast. The same thing goes to later game. The Demonic Purge actually can purge off the refraction. That will be a great help as well. 1 kill for either team right now, as we have Nature's Prophet actually coming pretty close to this top lane. We might be seeing them trying to push on to the tier 1 tower in a moment. I'm not sure though. So far, just farming. Just like the Faceless Void though. Faceless Void, who is 25 for 5, so he's not being obstructed in any way to try and take these last hits. While the Sven has to take care of the Iron Shells that are gonna come his way, of the creeps that might be pulled by the Darkseer towards the creep camp that's now gone, but was done earlier as well, and has to share a bit of experience by the Rubik and Zakiro, who are staying around just to force the Darkseer away again, but Darkseer is still making level 3. Invisibility. And well, if you count that to the Nature's Prophet, the level difference is not even that big. So he is doing okay with getting experience, and more Iron Shells gonna come their way. Sven level 4, and if you compare that to the Faceless Void is actually almost level 60. He is not gonna be opposed to it at all, and this is a very dangerous thing that Out of Tangos decided to be doing. Ice Fast, but watch on the Darkseer though. Telekinesis there as well. Here comes the Sven. Will be landing a stun. Tridacia gonna go down for the second time in this game, again by the Sven. This is the thing that Sven can do to get ahead of that, or to get or stay ahead of that, yeah, look at that, of that Faceless Void. And we do have Sven very much ahead. Because of the 2 kills he has now, including that first blood money, he is a lot ahead of that, or he was ahead of the Faceless Void. Faceless Void just got something brought to him by Korea though, so that's gonna be that one nullified, I guess. His recipe for the Hand of Midas is there, he just needs Glove of Haste and stuff. And that's gonna be now complete. So here it is, complete. Let the gold begin. Let the gold flow for Unicorn, as he's gonna look for his first kill soon. Where is that? Oh, there he goes. Gets that one. And he's continuing to farm. Nobody coming his way still. Also, I've already put net worth on. Even though there has been some kills and stuff, it's more interesting this way, especially because of the last hits. I mean, they still mean a lot, but net worth meaning so much right now. And Leshrac level 4 decided, you know what, I'll come. I want to help you try to push down the tower. As long as nobody's here, then what's stopping us taking down the tower, right? Edict helping out, right clicks helping out. They will continue going on the creeps next. Might not be able to get the tower, but for now it's all fine, all good and fun and games. And the next creep wave actually gonna come in. Templar Assassin picks up a haste rune. Where is he gonna go? Is he gonna go towards the bottom lane to try and do something there? Maybe with the Nature's Prophet TPing in? Looks like my tower goes down still though. First tower to drop, and TA now coming in, pops the haste rune, wants to go for something. The Chronosphere is there though, and she's gonna get counted out. One Chronosphere on the track. Stun doesn't hit. Templar Assassin might want to pick this up. Where's the Chronosphere? No Chronosphere used! And Leshrac goes down, and now Unicorn full on mana. He's gonna time himself away. It's too... I don't know why he's not using the Chronosphere. Maybe waiting for more to do here. He can get away from this, though. He can get away from this. Meld damage hit. One more hit. Where's the Chronosphere, Unicorn? Waiting till the last moment, and now he comes in. Here's the Shadow Demon as well. Soul Catcher hit. Shadow Poison as well. Right clicks to go. Meld damage, or Meld goes through, and the damage is actually not done instantly. Leshrac stun. Gonna stun her just as she came out, so it does hit, and that's gonna be it. In the meantime, that could have been prevented. If the Templar Assassin just stood there, she would not have been able to get caught out, even though the stun and the edict would have probably killed her off anyway. But jeez, he waited long for that Chronosphere. Could have saved Leshrac. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet goes down by the Magnus on the top lane, who tried to get some experience by himself. Middle lane, I mean. But the Shockwave able to pick him off. Magnus level 8 right now, and it is, I would say, we as Asian, even though kill score is even, gold graph, not even. Yeah, it is we as Asian that's pulling ahead this game. We're winning the bottom lane, winning the middle lane. Also with, of course, Templar Assassin dying there, and with Magnus getting a kill, and now Nature Prophet's gonna try to help out and pick up some tier 1 tower here, because of course they are winning the top lane. But are they winning by enough? That is the question right now. That is the question. And we're gonna have an answer maybe a later game, because for now not yet. Iron Shell gonna try to help out here, still gonna be a lot of damage going through. Here comes actually TP in from the track. There's 4 heroes here though, I'm not sure if you want to do that. Here comes the Skewer. Is there gonna be more reverse polarity? Is off cooldown, but he wants to get a good one. He's not getting it right now. Nature Prophet Trion still managed to destroy the tower. No denying coming from WhA Asian. And Magnus thinking about going on the Rubik, now backing off again towards the mid lane, knowing that he would not be in advance anymore with 2 people coming in from other tangos from the top side, and he doesn't have vision there, so he didn't really want to risk anything there, overextending, which he probably would have if he continued going there. Magnus going for a Blink Dagger as a first item next to his bottle and his boots, of course. Will be able to throw out some good reverse polarities with that one.
Tower is under attack.
As we have Sven, of course, the one who's been farming here on the top lane the whole time. Has got something in the donkey, and that is going to be the drums of endurance ready for him as he's picked himself up some tranquil boots. Interesting to note, probably just to be able to deal with those iron shells, which were pretty annoying to be fair. He is still second highest on farming, but he's been closely followed by the Magnus, and that's actually a big difference between him and the Faceless Void. With the Magnus being second there, Magnus on the same level as, or on the same level of farm as the Sven, is not ideal for out of tangos as well. Templar Assassin, of course, she died once. I hope she has something in the career actually. I think so. I think this is hers. Yes, it is. Okay, so we can't really see anything of her net worth just yet, but she has face boots. She has a bottle. Not really where you want to be yet. Magnus has got his Blink Dagger if he wants to pick it up. He should be wanting to pick it up because he's going to get a Wrath Tune. There's a trap. There is more. Here comes the telekinesis as well. Here comes the Shrek Stone though. Hits on the Rubik. Is there going to be more? Ice Path doesn't hit. Now the Shrek backing off. Edict helping out. Skewer away. And the Shockwave skills are off. And the reverse polarity was there to help out as well. And now Magnus trying to chase down this Rubik. Is he going to be able to get it? Here comes the Chronosphere. Hits on the Rubik. Ice Path still going to latch on the Fatal Void though. 1 hit, 2 hit. But Shrek gets the kill actually before the second hit even hit. And now Sven thinking about going in. Not going to be able to latch a stun and go in. It's too dangerous. And he just will continue to farm rather than anything else. Did Magnus? Yes, he picked up his Blink Dagger right now, so that's at least that one saved. I was a bit worried that he would die before he would pick that up, but unfortunately for Out of Tangos, they were not able to do that, and their game kind of failed. As Faceless Void's gonna be picking on a haste rune, which will be picked up by the Magnus, because he of course has that bottle to help out. And Faceless Void just gonna continue farming. He just came by the mid lane to say hi. He's got now 2 assists. He's got 1k gold, he's got 70 last hits, 10 minutes into the game. Definitely not bad at all, as we have a disruption going off on the Sven, running away afterwards with the Soulcatcher on him though. If they still manage to go on him, that would be disastrous. Stun hits on the Shadow Demon, Shockwave going through. Here comes the Haste Rune with Magnus trying to make him scared off and backing off, and it's actually working. He doesn't have a reverse polarity for another 10 seconds, and he will have 1 bottle charge to make sure that he has the mana to do so. In the meantime, it's 4 heroes here from WhA Asian on this, well, around this top middle lane rather. Demonic Purge here, Sven. There goes Soulcatcher as well. Throws out a stun. Edict helping out, and there's Skewer away, and that's gonna be Lestrecton missing, but that doesn't matter. Sven's already dead. Vacuum in. Will there be more? There goes the Rubik as well. Shadow Demon picking that one up, and Jakiro gonna be able to back out from that one. 4 heroes, 5 actually of WhA Asian, making sure that they get 2 kills there. Faceless Void though very low from that one. Came in from the side. Nature's Prophet actually harassing him a lot with his ultimate as well. Nature's Prophet, who we haven't seen that much of yet. He died once. Has not even got 1 assist just yet. Not even with his ultimate that he has thrown out. He's level 7 right now. 1500 gold. Got a Ring of Bacillus. Should be looking to throw out some pushes soon because he has got that build for that. But
middle tower is under attack.
Is he gonna be finding any space? That is the question. Is WhA Asian gonna give him the space to go for some split push? Because Faceless Void will be continuing to farm again, probably on the bottom lane or something like that. He's got 1600 gold, and as long as there's free farm on one lane, he will be going there, which means that Nature's Prophet cannot push in against the Faceless Void. It's that simple.
Radiant's middle tower.
The mid lane will probably be where Magnus is gonna be also. Maybe they're gonna try to find some kills there, which means that Nature's Prophet only can really push in the top lane if he would want to, but the top lane, oh, Sprout should be enough. Eating his way through though, bashes, Chronospheres. If all else fails, Chronospheres. Right click, where's the bash? There's the bash. It's about time. Faceless Void just picks him up. So I was going to say that Nature's Prophet only lane where he could potentially push in was the top lane, but the tower has already gone there, so it's a lot harder to try and push in there, since the ganking potential is just so much higher also. Mid tower gonna get harassed here by Grit. Blink in, skewer away. Is there gonna be more? Here comes the sentry ward helping out. Leshrac stun is not gonna hit. Shockwave still hits, but the refraction was there. Here comes the Iron Shell though. No refraction for you anymore. They might be trying to look at the tower, but in the meantime, from the side, here comes the Rubik as well. Here comes the Jakiro as well. So they will have to deal with that. There is a reverse polarity up though. If they can initiate on him before anything else, that's going to be massive. Here comes the Shockwave, and that's going to be a nice set. Magnus taking a lot of damage. He should be able to get away though. One more right click. He should be able to get away. Of course he gets away. Regen Rune helping out. Nature's Prophet ultimate not going to be enough. And now it is the Rubik that gets picked up actually by Leshrac. Edict helping out. Hitbot not popped. Trying to do what he can. Stay alive. Surge away. 14 HP, 4 HP, should be staying alive. Trap still hits. Will they be able to get him still? The Ice Path could be getting him. Will hit him. No! Oh, he walks right into it. Jakiro landed a perfect stun. Sorry, Leshrac landed a perfect stun, but just walks right into that Ice Path. Steph style, making sure that that one got him. Well, he got himself a kill. At least the Jakiro won't be able to get away. They still didn't get crit though. Like, that would of course be the better one to get to pick off. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet died again? Yep, died again. Darkseer was able to pick him off. Empower, helping out. So you're gonna be trying to go on something. He's fairly low on HP though. He has an empty bottle. Knows that there's an invis rune there. Knows that there is a rune there, I should say. They have got a ward on the top side to be able to scout out where the rune is not in this case, so they know where the rune is. As Crit just with the invisibility rune, 8 to tango. Now he pops it, uses bottle charges as well, waiting for Nature's Prophet to overextend. And that's gonna be Nature's Prophet is gonna get bashed. There comes the Shockwave helping out. Is there gonna be more? There's the Chronosphere. Should he be able to get away? Skewer away. Not even needed. One more right click. Bam. Bam. Getting it. Ooh, the Buckler actually helped out a lot, making sure that Crit has to take some tower hits to be able to continue there, but Magnus still gets the kill for that one. Gets annoyed by the Treant and he just blinks away afterwards after getting blocked there. Here comes the Porto trying to defend the tower. It's only a Jakiro and he knows that he's in trouble. He's level 6, didn't skill his Macropyre yet though. Radiant Ward, very aggressive plays there. I say aggressive. Oh, Templar Assassin, you are so gone. Leshrac trying to steal the kill, not working out though. Unicorn picking that one up as he's building towards his Battle Fury. WhA Asian are spiking up in the gold. 7,500 gold in favor of them right now. Experience graph looks the same. It is out of tangos that is not looking good for this first game of GosuLeague Season 5 Division 2. Rubik gonna get locked in between his two supports. Here comes the Demonic Burst. Soul Catcher on there as well. Edict is gonna be enough to take him down. Leshrac gets the last hit. In the meantime, Magnus managed to pick up the Nature's Prophet again. Nature's Prophet not having the most fun game of his life. Still, the Sven. I haven't seen that much of him just yet. He is just farming on the top lane, trying to get enough farm to deal with that Faceless Void. But the problem is, if you think about this game and you go to very late game, you know that Sven will not be able to outcarry a Faceless Void. It's just that simple. Chronosphere and Sven is dead. But, well, that kind of results into him having to fight while they know that Sven is, or that the Faceless Void is still farming. So that kind of meaning now he has now got his Mask of Madness complete, so that might help out. But he needs to be with his team to try and pick up some fights. They don't have the time to fight this off in an impatient way. That they have got the Faceless Void they have to be against as Magnus picks up the Rubik there. The Rubik's well, I guess Illusion Rune. That was, well, Rubik not able to save himself. Support Rubik in the meantime. TP in, Leshrac stun not hitting. TP in from the Shadow Demon, who is able to throw out a Purge if he gets it. There's gonna be a Chronosphere just destroying that one though. Fraction's already off. Leshrac stun, no escape for the TA, and he goes down to the Shadow Demon actually. He didn't even use his Demonic Purge for that one. And it looks a bit like a massacre. Realization just spiking out of control, and if we look at the levels, that's gonna be the most dangerous thing there. 3 heroes, 2 in fact, that are higher level than out of tangos, and that's a big difference. A very big difference at that. As you see, Nature's Prophet. We already saw him using that buckler. He's still building towards his mechanism though. We are 17 minutes in. This Nature's Prophet, who was in the jungle before this, but I mean, normally Nature's Prophet, they are much more involved. They are able to help out with ganks. They are able to throw out their ultimates at the right time, but he only has 1 assist in the 4 kills that have happened so far. And as we as Asian, the team that actually can have the luxury of time, can say, you know what, we won't fight until our faces void is big and bad enough to take you all on 5 on 1.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Or 1 on 5, I should say. But they are actually the ones to be finding those kills here, and they are not going to be finding that kill though. This time Nature's Prophet was able to TP out in time. Faces void deciding not to use his chronosphere on that one. He doesn't even have it yet. 30 seconds until he has it back up. Darkseer still goes down. Actually, Sven picking up that kill on the top lane. Mask of Madness doing his job. And they don't want to be giving up on this lane just yet. Or will they? Nope. Ward being placed, still trailing. Darkseer decides to go back into his old pattern to go on the lane. Not a smart choice. In the meantime, tier 1 tower gonna get harassed here. Templar Assassin gonna be joined soon though. Crit looking for a skewer. Is he gonna find it though? Doesn't want to be going up the hill because then his team won't be able to support him. There's the skewer. And that's gonna be a demonic purge. No more refraction for you, and that's gonna be a kill. Attract Stun helping out, and the kill. Shadow Demon picking up the kill again. Shadow Demon being dominating. 4 for 0 for 3. He is doing amazingly well, as both Shadow Demon and Faceless Void have not died yet. A Faceless Void that has got assists and has been in total in 9 kills out of the 17, and is already doing really well, is really dangerous. Faceless Voids are normally AFK farmers. This Faceless Void is not an AFK farmer and is doing it very successfully as well, and he wants to go for another kill. Where's the bash? There's no bash on the first hit. Okay, gotta do it the hard way. Bash, and 1 more hit needed, and he gets the kill. Faceless Void picking it up, and Crit actually giving him an empower to do so. BKB almost done on this Faceless Void, as he is only, well, 150 gold away or so. Tier 1 tower that's still standing on the top lane. Okay, this is what Cardasia was doing earlier. He wants to take it down. Looks like Cedar doesn't want that to happen though. He stuns the creep and just make sure that the creeps are gone because he can't take on Crit by himself. Magnus picks up the Rubik once again by himself, once again behind the tower. But you know, Skewer, reverse polarity used for that one. And he feels like he doesn't need the reverse polarity to take the team fights to win this game anymore, because he's getting that anyway, and they're actually ahead for a long time, and he knows that. In the meantime, tier 1 tower is gonna get picked off as Faceless Void picks up the Nature's Prophet again, as Sven will TP out of there, and Faceless Void able to pick the Nature's Prophet here. I guess that this time Unicorn was a bit more lucky with the bashes, and didn't need a Chronosphere to take him down, even though it wasn't cooldown anyway. Tier 2 tower. Top lane, looking to be on the regression soon as they find the Sven. Oh, there goes the Skewer. Or is it going to be hitting soon? Stun first, Surge in, Magnus, Ice Path, hits on 2. Demonic Purge hits on the Sven Steel though, and that is Crit. This time no reverse polarity, and Skewers himself away. Actually, it's Darkseer that goes down. Nova Edict helping out. Cedar is going to be the one to die here still. As the Magnus, is he able to do something? There's actually 3 down already. Magnus still picks up the Rubik. Now he's going to try to get away, but I don't think he's going to be able to do this, or is he? Blink 2 seconds, or at least now he can blink away. Blink! Decides to not blink. And buys back. Rage back. But a good fight coming up from out of tangos, showing them that they're showing their opponents that they're still able to fight. Darkseer will helping out much by that one. Sorry, did not help out at all by that one. Wow, English, I know. Because, well, otherwise, we as Asia would have won. Darkseer's on their side, but Sven not running through that, and of course, Darkseer will actually get less powerful the less powerful your opponents are. Something to take into account, and well, it's only the Sven really that they want to be having copied, because the rest is not that impressive, but Sven didn't copy himself. He actually went down still. It's not really all that great. It was TA that picked up 2 kills. Magnus as well, Shadow Demon, well, the Shrek got picked up by the Sven still, but yeah, that were the kills that happened there. Magnus gonna take some harassment here. The TA with almost blink, almost a BKB complete. Looking for something to go on. Can't find it though. 4 heroes here. They've decided to start some 5-man Dota, and they are right to do so. With that 5-man, they might have. Oh wow! They might have every chance still to be doing some damage here, as Crit just wasted a blink and a Skewer. And we'll make sure that maybe Sven is thinking about going somewhere here. Looking for someone to pick off. That's their goal. That's their target. There goes the Chronosphere though. Hits on 2. Blinking from the Magnus. Doesn't help. It's the Rubik that actually goes down. The Shrexel still hits on the Jakiro. No Ice Fest from him. Double kill for him. TP out for the TA. Will not be able to do anything anymore. And now Magnus. Sorry, Faces Void looking for a target. Finds a Sven. Bash is needed. Bash is needed. Bash if needed. And there goes the Mask of Madness. He is fast enough to be getting away from that one. It's a Blinky from Magnus is still there. Through reverse polarity. Sven still stuns up the Magnus. And now Faces Void is back. And there's the bash that he needed. Needs one more bash. Time lapse. And that's the kill. Wicked 6 Faces Void. Vacuum in the wall for the TA, who is one of the last ones standing. Prada Tangos together with the Native Prophet. And now the TP in for more people getting alive once more. It doesn't look like we as Asian wants to do something there though. They need tier 2 towers first before they can do something. And that doesn't look like they're going to be getting that anytime soon, as we're going to put up the net worth again. Faces Void just getting dangerously, well, he already is dangerously farmed in comparison to other Tangos. Edict helps out. Ice Path unlocks him the Magnus, but he doesn't care that much. Looks like they might be going for Roshan next, as they've got the lineup to do so. Or maybe just try to go for the tier 3 tower, as they don't have the reverse polarity. They probably want to have it to get that initiation going. And now with Sven back up again, not ideal at all. Oh, this is gonna be face fight fighting. Ooh, free gold, 1 bash. No bash. Nature's Prophet still taking a lot of damage from that though, especially with the empower damage still on there. But this time he was able to get away. So luck of the draw when you're playing Faces Void, who's level 19 now, by the way, is all, well, he is just a lot of gold ahead. He is 7k gold ahead on the second highest farm on the map. That is still his teammate. Yes, we heard a lot of damage. It was actually Magnus that went down there, surprisingly, but here comes the Faces Void. He's got a Chronosphere again. He's looking for a target. Cannot find it yet though. There is the Jakiro. No Chronosphere used for him, but he is probably not going to be able to get himself out of that one. Tries. I mean, he doesn't have a TP. I'm not sure what he thought about going there. If I don't see them, they don't see me, right? Right? That's how it works, right? Yeah. No, Jakiro. No. Oh, look at out of Tangos. They're like frightened chiefs right now, being split up, and Nature's Prophet still trying to do what he can though. He's the only one that's not a frightened chief. Tier 1, Tier 2 tower still went down there as Faces Void found the Rubik. Time lapsed himself up, and that's gonna be a kill. And he now has his butterfly complete. Roshan not dropped just yet, needs about half his HP, but Unicorn's just gonna continue doing that. Where's the bashes? No bashes just yet. Meantime, Tier 2 tower top still goes down, of course. I mean, the push was there, but doesn't seem like realization is all too worried about that one. Especially not now with Magnus being there to just push the wave back out again. He's got a Sheeva's guard complete. Gold graph towards the 20k in favor. Experience graph over 20k. I mean, it's just waiting for the inevitable for the Tangos. I'm not sure how they can get back from this one, if they can get back from this one. Doesn't seem like their trialing worked out as good as they would have wanted to. They're leaving the lane alone with the Faces Void. Also not too great of a thing to have happening, as everything is back up again for we as Asian. And dual breath. They've got some counter push though. Nature's Prophet ultimate, the Ice Path, the dual breaths, Fate Bolt. That's nice twirling possibilities, but that doesn't. You can't do that if you're dead. It's basically that, right? Magnus looking for a way in. Might try to just blink and try to get someone. Something got stolen. And it is the Empower. That's nice on the Sven actually. He goes in. Tower already dead. Magnus still looking for a target. Can't find it. There's the Ice, but then that's a Chronosphere. Hits 2. Most important one. Sven. Vacuum in. Rubik. Down also. Now the rest. And that's the reverse polarity. The other 2 go down as well. The TA, last one there, goes down. Team wipe, and I would not be surprised to see the GG being called here. And out of Tangos, they are out of life. They're out of luck, and they are forced to go to game 2 and see if they can take a point there. As we as Asian take a point in this matchup between Out of Tangos and WhA in GosuLeague Division 2 Season 5.
Is under attack.
And then we will be jumping inside game number 2 shortly, because it is a league system, and that means that everybody faces each other twice. You get a point for each time you win. You don't get a point if you don't win. And at the end of the season, the team with the most points in regards to Division 2, the team with the most points goes to Division 1, and that is where you want to be, because that is where the money prizes are at, and that is where the big glory and fame is, as we have got... okay, they want to farm some power. He's been denied of the rampage by the Magnus and the TA. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. My name is Sheever. I'm a GosuGamerscaster. And if you want to support me, you can subscribe to my YouTube. YouTube.com/SheeverGaming. Thank you, and well, let's bring on game number 2. Stay tuned for that one.